Hello guys, welcome back to BitcoinMF. Quick TA update, the way I see the market today. I remind you this is not a financial advice, so please make sure you do your own research and let's dive right into it. So like always, we start with the naked chart and we can see that we had a mad growth last days. Everybody knows, everybody talks about it, everybody bulls about it. And the question is if all this up move will sustain, of course, and will it take us higher again to the 5-digit area and all of this. And of course, if you've been following my Discord, so you know I am already short, and I don't think for now that it will go much higher. And why I don't think it will not go much higher, I can tell you, and I try to make it quick. Like always, we add the BB bands and the BitcoinMF strategy, and we change to Heikenashi candles because that's the way it works. And we can see this thing. Okay, we can see, in my opinion, that we have already 4 green candles, and the signal is signaling us to go long on that candle, which is already after the big move actually. So this long for me is kind of late. And if you follow the Discord, I also could say predicted there was this Bybit competition about the weekly. They said where will the weekly will close, and I said where the close. It was for me 9425, something like this, and I posted this, and to everyone's surprise, the price went up and even shoot 1k above my prediction, but eventually came down, and right now we are around this area 9495. And on the Discord yesterday we already talked about this BB band range, and which will sooner or later will take the price lower into the BB bands. Okay, and now we also have this bullish cross, which people tend to trade as bull, in my opinion. And we know that this is not always the case, because sometimes it can go, and because many traders see the bullish crosses are coming, so price is just coming down, and what I call is the bearish bull cross. Okay, so a few things, I try to make it short. The death cross, that was talked about on the weekly, everybody was talking about it, and it kind of didn't work. It shoot up and went all the way up to 10.6 and all of this, but actually what I think about this, and I will show you the weekly just for a second. We also talked about this many times on the Discord, that the death cross, these are my EMAs. They were talking about the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA, of course. But even if you put a chart with the 50 and 200, you will see that not both EMAs were looking down, and this is very important for me, because in my opinion bear crosses, they work more when the EMAs look down. And why I said, if you follow the Discord, I said the other week that we're gonna go up, and I was so stubborn about it, because I know that once the strategy signals me a signal and it starts to play out well, okay, like this one or this one, so the chances are that the market will come sooner or later to come to check this signal and clean everybody who is didn't close the profit of this signal. And this is part of the reason why I was bearish, among other things. Okay, if you follow the Discord, so you probably know all of them. But today, why I am bearish is like this. It's not because the weekly yet. It's because the BB bands on the daily, and if we add the mimicators, we can see that the MACD is already 5 candles into the long, and going long right now for me is a little bit dangerous. Also the stochastic RSI is showing us signs of weakness, and also the RSI is tending to lean a little bit down. Okay, we have the volume decreasing here, the volume decreasing, which means that actually no one is buying. And when volume is low, there is a chance for easier manipulation. It can go both ways. It's easier to move the market. So we watch out and we take precautions, okay? I will now add some lines. At first it's scary maybe, but those who follow the Discord server, they already know those lines. And let me take you a little bit back. We talked about this, that eventually here I told that if price shoots up, it kind of means, because of the stops here, that we don't have an aggressive seller. And this line, this little faded line, is the bucket opening, okay? And everybody was afraid that it will be like aggressive seller or that. And look what happened. It went down, okay? It went down, 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 a little bit sideways, down, and eventually shoot up and took all of this negative, you see this? All of this negative movement that we had previously from the bucket news, from all over the web also, because everybody kind of knew that the bucket is bearish, okay? Like the CME, they talk and all of this, but I don't think that it's in real life it got really correlation. I think that that's just the way the market plays with us, and the market makers are playing with us, okay? So again, this video I really will try to make it short, because I know you don't like the long video, guys. But for now, what I see on the daily, I know for me, I expect price to go down around, I don't know, maybe 8.7, maybe 8.2, maybe 8. All of those lines are for me are on the table, and eventually a really bearish scenario for me is somewhere around here. Okay, this line I will paint it in red just to remember this, and also I will do like this, and we will make it a hole. Okay, so this is just for reference, and this is what I expect, but it doesn't mean it will happen. Okay, right now we can see that the price shoot up, took all those stops, took this signal short, this signal short, everybody shorting. It didn't close in profit. All got emails, all got liquidated. Not so pleasant, yes, but we will look forward to see what happens today. And again, on the Discord I will give updates on whatever is happening with me or with the market, and if you like, you can check it out. Okay, so let's move on, and let's look at some other setups we look at, and I show you why I also still bearish. You see, the daily, we need to be above the VWMA to close it above, and also to close above the Donchian channel previous levels, which right now is not happening. And although price is going up, the volume is low, and I expect sooner it will come down. Where it come down, maybe, I don't know, to the midline of the DC, maybe even lower, maybe higher. We have to follow it and react accordingly, okay? But for now, I don't see bullish signs yet, although it is very tempting, and although the price can move on a low volume like much, we already saw it, but I don't buy it. I don't want to be on the wrong side. Okay, so right now still bearish through this setup. If I open up the daily with the Fibonacci, with all the, let me do like this for a second. Those are the pivots, and those are the 7 EMAs. Okay, right now we are at bull territory, we are at bull territory, but this candle yesterday took out all the bull that were late, and now we are again bulling, okay? And the EMA is here, wants to cross, the bullish cross wants to cross, but there is no volume. And if I add those lines, which are only the Fibonacci level from the bottom, from somewhere around here to the top, okay, so we can see that we can see that price has come to this level, pierced it, and then went down. So this for me is a resistance, and much people are looking at the Fibo, and I like people who look at the Fibo, because the more we look at the one thing, the more weaker it gets, okay? That's what I tell you. So if people now are looking at the Fibo, so they expect this line, in my opinion, this line, okay, the 0.5 line, the 8.5 level, to hold the support. But I don't think it will hold support. Because why I don't think so? Because if we look previously at the Fibo, we can see that it has been chopping this up and down and down and up, and it does whatever it wants to do. And for me, it looks like it uses kind of those Fibo levels. I am more into the pivot lines, if you ask me, because if this pivot finds supports, and price will support around this area, so we maybe go more up. But to be honest, I don't think so, because most of the market, most of the time it goes by the R1 and S1, okay? And if we zoom out a little bit, we can see this all day long, okay? S1 area, kind of, boom, we shoot up a little bit before the R1. R1, we play, everybody was bullish here, if you remember. Lazy was bearish, boom, boom, boom. Emails, we again at S2. S1 is support, okay? S1 is support. This one I thought will be support. No support for you, sir. It goes down, and now this line fib 0.618 is support, okay? And I don't want to say I knew, I told, I didn't knew, I maybe told, I tell many things, but anyways, what happened. It went down here, and people got panic, sold, and it shoot up like only BTC knows how to do. And right now I am still bearish, and again I will show you more why. Those lines, those circles here, the yellow circles, it might seem not logical a little bit, but if we move to the weekly chart and we do like this, okay, so what we can see that after all this shit, we have this candle, and it went down, and now we have again more shit of a pump, and congratulations to all the bulls that nailed and closed let me see the high here at 10,584.5. I'm sure that all the bulls are closed there, because they super traders, if you know what I mean. Everybody like closed on the top, yes, no mistakes. So I'm joking, of course, and this is what happening, okay? This large move was, and it was half erased with no blinking, in my opinion. So even this move, as large as it may be, it is no problem to erase all these gains and to do whatever market makers want, or whatever you call them, want, and the market will do what the least people will do, in my opinion. So again, it's just what I think. It doesn't mean it will happen, but this is what I think. You see this candle? Now there are two chances. Either we go up or we go down, okay? If you look also at this candle, you can see it's kind of also look alike, but not look alike because of the big wick, okay, that he had. But if you look at the body of the candle and this one also, you can see that the price can do many things. and still take one direction with force. The question is, everybody want to know, is which direction. So I will tell, in case, for me it is down, but in case it goes the bull scenario, the line I will be looking at is this line, yellow line, 10.419. Okay, maybe a little bit lower, 10.3, maybe I wrote in the Discord, but those on my chart are the lines. Okay, so this is what I am watching at for now. Still short for now, nothing new. And if we look historically wise, I expect to see like this here after a big move up, also a move down to the pivot line maybe, and maybe even lower to the fib again. Okay, so I watch this closely and let's see how it develops. What more I can show? I think that's it, guys, for today. Only want to say, oh, I know what I want to show. This is what I wanted to show. A bonus for everybody on Bybit. I know you like me, guys. So here we go. Up. Okay. What is this shit? And what is happening here? Okay. This is. Sorry, this one moved. I don't know why. This one, if we go to 31 of October here, okay, this will be the sorry, the monthly end. And Bybit, they asked a competition to prediction of the monthly close. So my prediction, it doesn't mean it can happen, it doesn't mean it will happen, but my prediction is this price here. I also posted a trading view post for this, and now what I've got left is to wait. Maybe it will play out, maybe it won't, nobody knows. I will just say that if you like the historically shit, the looking back on things, yes, looking back on things, this was my prediction. Okay, this is the close candle, you see it here. Okay, it overshooted my prediction by far, but what happened in real life is on the groups of the Telegram, I was first place in 2 groups. Okay, what is funny to me, because they told, congratulations, Lazy, you are the first, you won, you were closest to the prediction of the weekly, but we will give you only one prize because you sent the prediction on 2 channels, on 2 groups. And okay, Ben Bybit, I get it, you don't want to give me another $20, and I tell you, I don't need the $20. Okay, what I want to tell you about is the, like, how they in my opinion, with all respect, they disrespect the intelligence of the traders. Okay, because what is this shit? You post on 2 groups, you post on 3 groups, this is all Bybit groups. Okay, and I don't buy this because they told because you post on 2 groups, but those groups are official groups of Bybit. And what is worse for me is this bonus thing and prizes thing, because I tell you why. I think like this: if Bitfinex, for example, has problems with the USDT, and New York lawsuit and New York judge, everybody is coming cracking down on them. So how come Bybit, they give every week a bonus which generates theoretically more BTC for traders, which they will exchange later on to USD, real dollars? Yes, this is not the way it works. Okay, because if it works that way, it means that money is created out of nowhere, out of nothing, like BTC wise is created out of nothing. And this is not logical, okay, guys? And why I say this not logical? Because it works simply the other way around. Everybody gets prizes and gets bonuses. Why? Because there is a budget for the marketing, and they use this budget to credit us this bonus and the prizes, okay? And once the prize is being claimed or received or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't mean it goes to your personal wallet, because you know that if you want to withdraw the money with the prize, then you can withdraw the prize, you can only withdraw the profits out of the prize, and blah 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 and all of this, and you can also need to deposit before you can enable to withdraw. So all of this is a very good marketing model, and they know ahead advanced, they know that people will more lose on this market, so they have this budget to give them after the fees, after we see that Bybit broke a record of 4 billion gazillion dollars trading a day and all of this shit. Okay, so this time I'm telling you, I don't care, I just play for fun. I know what I do, but I hope you also know what to do, and also you take precautions of those things, because there is no free honey except on the honey trap, okay? This is how I see it. Bonus, schmonus, we can all see how people are at pressure, where I didn't get my bonus. What is this? What is the pressure to trade with $10? Okay, what is this? This is plebs, however they pronounce it. This is young people who stumbled upon Bitcoin. These are people that don't want to invest but want to feel and play with BTC, and all of this is bullshit. Okay, it's hot air that will come down, and when it comes down, it will be very hard, okay? In my opinion, it will be very hard, and it will be people don't know what to do, and they will ask again, where is my bonus? This is the situation. If you get this, you get this, okay? If you don't get this, okay, maybe, okay. I agree to disagree, because it's all opinions, it's all speculations. I don't want to talk too much about all those things. I think that the best YouTubers already covered everything. It's everybody knows the same things. Okay, I get proposals on Discord of signaling that is leaking through the best groups, from the best groups. Come join us, come join us. Everybody is number one. Everybody claim to be number one. But I already told you guys, there is only one number two. Okay, nobody claims to be number two. Which I personally very like this number two. Okay? So with that, I will leave you today. I am sorry if this video is not what you anticipated, or you thought it will be something like mind-blowing or no, but people who follow me already know how to follow me, and this is what I care. I care about the BitcoinMF. I care about this channel on YouTube, and now I want to see if price goes to 7218 on the close of the monthly, because I am short right now, and if it doesn't go there, and it will shoot up, so I will not take the Bybit monthly prediction. Oh no, what will I do? I will probably close my shorts at stop loss, or maybe in minimum loss. We have to see. Again, guys, thank you. Who you are, you know who you are. You know what I mean. Thanks for being part of BitcoinMF. Keep sharing your thoughts on the Discord. It is really important to me, and it really opens up your mind and my mind to see what more we can come up with and think about. And it will only help, okay, guys? So just a little bit selling, because I'm also selling things, because I know it's noise people, and I know that people straight when they sell, they told me lazy conspiracy, lazy scammer. So I will do it again, because if you think scammer, conspiracy, and all of shit, I can say again, I don't care, because I get positive feedback, and I know I help the people who purchase it already. So it's very simple. This strategy costs $14.99, and you can pay with BTC. And the link will be in the description, okay? And doesn't matter which time frame you put this, because after you put this on a time frame, it will give you the signals accordingly to the time frame, okay? And what I do is I use mostly the 4 hour to see what is going on, and this is why you see on the Discord server sometimes when I flip, generally it's on the 4 hours, okay? But don't get me on the word, because many things can happen. You know how it is. Daily very matters to me, and also 15 minutes I like, and this is what is going on, okay, guys? You are welcome to check this out. The payment is available, safe payment, you don't have to worry. All the links will be the description, and if you want to know more, feel free to join the Discord server, where we update and we talk and we post also YouTube videos and music clips, because it helps to pass the time, and it helps the mind to be fresh and think clear and opened, okay? So thank you guys again. I see you next time, and bye bye.